Hey, this is Makarov owner. I'm going to go ahead and show you a very simple little hand reloader, and I'm just going to show you an example and then I'll show you how to make it. Okay, so in this particular piece what we do is down here in the bottom there's a hole that serves a couple different purposes. I can put an empty case in there with a primer in it, put it in there, and then I can decap it. So what I mean is remove the primer. And on the back side, if I want to put a new primer in, I go ahead and put it in the back like so, and I can go ahead and install a new primer. Okay. After I do that, I go ahead and put that back in the opposite side, and with the primer in, now I can go ahead and powder charge it. Okay. Once I do that, I go ahead and seat a bullet into it, and then I would take the secondary piece here that the case would fit up inside of. It won't in this particular one because this Carcano, and this is made for 7.62 by 45. But point being, it would slip down like so, okay, with the bullet in it, drive it down until it's seated, and then your bullet is set to depth. Okay, once you do that, we'll take this with the bullet in it, flip it over, and take a decapper base. This is a lead decapper base. Put it on top of there and tap, 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 and it crimps down the bullet seat. Okay. Okay, so that was the function on the other one. Okay, or on the existing unit. I'm going to make a new unit, and what I do is I start out with a bullet casing that's steel. It's 7.62 by 39. What I'm going to do is make a loader for a Carcano, the 6.5 Carcano. So what I do is I take the casing and I put it in my lathe. You could do it in a drill press or whatever, and remove the neck. Okay, once we remove the neck, then we're going to go ahead and install this over the top of a piece of 3/8 steel rod. So that's my next piece. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the parted off case installed over a piece of 3/8 rod. Now we're going to cut that off. Okay, so our little piece is cut off and it's still quite warm. Now it's going to get put into another piece of steel, which is going to be one of these guys. Let's see. That one's just... I guess I actually cut that long, so we're going to actually shorten that guy up some. You know what, I kind of like it long, so we're going to leave it long. But, so we're going to put it into a small diameter tube. So that'll be our next piece.